My name is Johnny Murillo, and I'm the National Director for the Voter Registration Drive. You know, there comes a time in everyone's life when we must decide whether to stand up or stay seated. Well, I believe for Hispanic evangelicals, that time is now. What's lacking in our churches is a culture of civil engagement. I believe we have a culture of salvation. Many churches have a culture of the Holy Spirit. Many churches have a prophetic culture. Some churches have a culture of outreach. But what we don't have is a culture of civil engagement. For some reason, pastors tend to not feel that it's righteous or godly. I've been asked many times, why is it that we don't have that? And pretty much my answer is, I don't think Hispanic evangelicals have suffered enough pain. Historically, if we look at the black church in the 1960s, they finally were fed up. And it took a lady by the name of Rosa Parks to stay seated so that they could stand up. It took a preacher by the name of Martin Luther King to make a difference. And folks, I'm asking you now, where are the Martin Luther Kings and the Rosa Parks of the Hispanic evangelical community? I've been working for 20 years as a pastor within the Assemblies of God and also other fellowships and denominations. I've preached at youth camps, youth conventions, done missions trips, and I've seen the next generation grow in new areas of technology, of education. And I believe that the church has to be the place that our young people cultivate their call. And not all young people are called to be preachers. Many are called to be politicians, businessmen, educators. So we need to be the leaders when it comes to showing our young people how they should exercise their rights given by the Constitution. This nation was given to us by God. We're here by divine appointment. We must be that prophetic firewall of righteousness against what's going on in our nation now. Do you know that both parties covet our support? It's been proven in historical elections that Hispanics are the swing vote. And do you know that evangelical Hispanics are more likely to vote than non-evangelicals? So what is that saying? That is saying that within our Hispanic churches, our Latino churches, we have the power to decide who sits in the White House, who sits in our state capitals, who represents us in Congress. We have that power. God has given it to us. But if we choose not to vote, we stay silent. But if we exercise our rights to vote, we become the voice of God in righteousness for this country. We must stand up for marriage. We must stand up for the unborn. We must stand up for those that do not have a voice. So I implore you today, will you register to vote? October 4th is the voter registration deadline for many states across the nation. You only have a few days left. November 2nd, election time. You must make your voice be heard. So I want you to go today. Go to our website at www.votenhclc.com and begin the process. Or you can text in this number, 510-771-7974. Start the process there. Or just go to your local post office and ask for a voter registration card. But today is the day. Many of you in your churches will have voter registration cards in the back of the church there in the lobby. Today is the day for you to start. Let your young people see you vote. Let your young people see you make a difference. We have to do it for them. Pastors, I believe it's time. We will always preach salvation, always preach the power of the kingdom. But now it's time for us to do what He called us to do. Take dominion. And God has given us that power to do that. In front of you, every Sunday, you have people, Rosa Parks, ready to stand up, ready to make a difference. And I implore you, register to vote, make a difference. November 2nd is coming. Let's let them know who we are. 2012 is coming. Let's build our numbers up. We are believing for 1 million Hispanic evangelicals to register to vote through votenhclc.com. With those numbers, we're going to be getting a lot of attention. But it starts with you today. God bless.